Alright, so before we get into the video, I just wanted to quickly give a shout out to Harold from Harold's AC Maintenance LLC in Alabama. Harold reached out to me about a month ago and basically just said like he enjoys the videos, which just that I appreciated. Really nice guy, but he actually sent me out like a parcel with a few different bits and pieces he uses that he finds handy in the trade. He also sent me out a jumper from his hometown, Alabama. So honestly, I just really appreciate it. It was such a nice gesture, and I just want to say thank you. Like, I can't believe people in the US watch my stuff. I really love the US. I've been there multiple times. I love that they're a country that really values freedom and Christianity, and yeah, I'll definitely be back there. I've never been to Alabama, but it's somewhere that I'll definitely come and check out at some point. So thanks again, Harold, I appreciate it, and I hope everyone enjoys the video. Thank you. That's standing pressure. And when you turn it on, it goes to like 0 kPa. So it's well and truly short on gas. Alright, so the story with this one is that, so it's an old Daikin. It's honestly probably 30 years, maybe a little bit older. Runs on R22. And so mechanically everything works fine. It did have at some point in the past a gas leak apparently, and someone came out, wasn't me, and I don't know, I think they struggled to find a leak and actually couldn't find it. So what I've been told is that it's just had some sort of solution or some sort of dye, something put in the system to stop the leak. I think that actually worked for a bit, and you know, I don't know, it might have been a couple of years or something, and now it's not working again. So I've been here already, and I have found that the standing pressure was low, and I decided to just, I honestly didn't even do a pressure test. I just had a look at the unit, and I found that the indoor unit had a lot of oil in the drip tray, and even like a dye. I've got like a UV light and some glasses, and the bottom of the drip tray on the indoor unit was just so oily, and it was lighting up with dye. So I didn't pressure test it or anything. I just straight away cut that indoor unit out, and I took it with me, and I've done like an extensive pressure test. I've had it submerged in water, and I can confirm that indoor unit is not leaking. So I have no idea where that oil's come from. I'm a little bit confused, a little bit perplexed, but anyway, whilst I had that unit out, I gave it a full coil clean, cleaned it all up, because after 30 years it was looking pretty manky. So it's all like nice and clean now. So I'm back, I'm going to put that back in, and now I'm going to actually do a pressure test on this outdoor unit by itself, the pipe work by itself. We're going to leave it for another couple of days. I'm going to come back this week and see which area has dropped, and we can really try to find where this leak is, fix it, and get this thing up and running again. But apart from that, mechanically it's working fine. To my surprise, both these fans still work, because normally on these units, I always find that one of the fans doesn't work, which is a really easy fix, but in this case, it's still working. So on these units, these ones here, 1 and 2, I normally find that one of them isn't working. I think it's normally the top one. And as you can see, like this is standard, that top plug there, it's pretty damn tight. So anyway, they're still working, so I'm not going to touch that. But even after we fix this, I'm just going to advise the customer just to keep an eye on these fans. If he finds that one isn't working, then I can rewire that and get it fixed. But for now, I'm just going to leave it stock because it's still working. But yeah, there's no like real signs of any oil or anything. So before summer hits, we can just, I guess, instead of wasting time just looking, chasing our tail, we'll just pressure test it. Just the outdoor unit, just the pipes now, and we can isolate exactly where this thing's leaking. I did notice that the customer has changed the screws to, I'm assuming, 316 stainless, which is pretty cool. Trying his best to keep an old unit going, which is awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna go get the nitro. Actually, first I gotta do is I'm gonna put that indoor coil back in position, and I'm going to solder the pipe work on the other end, the indoor unit, just like crimp them, solder it, so that I can pressure test the pipe. So I'm going to put the indoor coil back in position, get it all fixed in position, but not connect the pipe up yet. And there's probably some people thinking, why did you take the coil out when it didn't need to come out? Honestly, I had a chat with the customer, he's a good guy, and we both agree that let's try keep this thing running. So I wanted to take that coil out and give it like a good clean, just with degreaser, just get all that stuff off that was sprayed on it and start again. So he's got a nice fresh clean coil now, which is good. I'm not even the one living here, and it even makes me feel better. definitely been leaking. Alright, so don't mind this thing. You don't normally see this in the back of my van, but a customer desperately wanted this to match their existing unit, so just pretend you didn't see that. This is the unit that has been fully cleaned and pressure tested. I was going to put that in now, but I'm not, because the drip tray is like perished and brittle. So I literally already ordered a new one. Just got out of the roof, went on to Daikin's like global parts register and just ordered one straight away for a 30-year-old unit. So yeah, this is still under pressure, but fully cleaned under pressure, so I won't put that in now. And instead, I'm going to go pressure test. So I'm going to go on the roof and solder up those pipes, but I'm going to clean that indoor unit and just come back with a new drip tray. They're not expensive, it's literally just plastic, but this is definitely leaking, because underneath the actual unit itself had so much like residue and shit. So I don't know. Lucky you didn't have a leaking ceiling. Alright, so pressure tested it, took a temperature, so now I'll leave it. So I'm back here and I've got a brand new drip tray. So I'm going to put that back in and then put the coil in, get this thing back up and running today hopefully, because it's hot. So I'm wearing some mask, that's why I sound weird, but I'm still getting used to this thing, eh? I bought it a while ago when I was working on a roof. It's definitely handy, but the flame and the heat distribution is so different. It makes heaps of noise, and I don't know, just acts differently. But I'm still getting used to it. So I've cut that out. Just bent a new bit of 3/8 pipe, getting rid of all that shit that can possibly leak. So now there is a Schroeder point to get the suction pressure on both heating and cooling. There's already one there. I'm going to connect the nitro back up and then solder this in. Right, so it's all soldered up. So I'm just going to pressure test it, make sure everything's all good inside and out, and then vac it. It's all nice and clean. This one's all manky. That one was definitely leaking. I was just a bit concerned about this. Anyway, yeah, pressure test it. It's all good. I'll put it on vac and then go inside, insulate those pipes, all that stuff. But that is also like a bit manky just from, 30 years of use. So I've put a new valve in there, new valve in there. Also, I said before that for a 30-year-old unit, I'm surprised that one of these fans isn't not working, like isn't cooked, just because these things always fail. If you've seen these units before, you know what I'm talking about. Just after 30 years, it's an easy fix. But anyway, I was just surprised that it hadn't. Just an observation I made. And then I found out today that he actually had that board replaced in 2017. So they took it out and got some second-hand replacement, I think, something along those lines. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's why they still work. Alright, we're all good out here. We're all good. We're all good up here as well. Perfect. Perfect. So, gonna go and vac this now. So not only was it bloody hot up here, there were 2 hornets up here. That's what that's for. Sketchy as. Killed one of them. I think I killed both of them actually. Absolutely pumped one of them. The other one I just sprayed and it was going a bit crazy. Anyway, that's sweet. So basically, yeah, this thing's definitely repairable. We're repairing it. That's what he wanted to do. All this duct, the old stuff, well and truly still intact. So we got sarking. So like, if that was all perishing in that, you know, you need to tell the customer that so they can not spend a whole bunch of money on this and then that fails or whatever. But everything like still intact. So gave him the option and we went with the repair. So that's the thinking behind it anyway. Beautiful. Alright, so we need 4.3 kilos. I'm just going to dump whatever I can of this R22 and then we can turn it on and suck in the rest. So I always put this back in, even if I'm not, like, you don't need it to fix that too, because the valves are gone. I don't know, I just feel like putting that back in makes it more sturdy, holds like the frame together. It's like a bit of a support. Alright, so that's pretty much all I can get in the bottle, out of the bottle, sorry, for now. Just gonna close it. Alright, so it's back up and running. It's all sweet, all good. If this is my house, I would personally put air deflectors on that because it is getting very hot just there. If I installed it, I'd put more gap, but it's been there for 30 odd years. That's where it's staying. Other than that, we're all good. So I'll go see how we're going inside and what the supply air temp is. So this thing is something that Harold gave me. That's off a job that I can't lose. Just put it there. It's pretty cool. I rate it. I like it. Sticker. Alright, so those filters were absolutely 100% chock-a-block. So even if this thing was fully gassed up, it wouldn't have been running like well at all. So I'm just going to have a chat to the customer about that and what to do here. But I'll go and have a look inside now.
I've been on go since a kid. Now I got house full of kids. Where I keep when you're sick. Keep making